drive on it, so a friendly bounce, they'll retain possession. Ooh, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. But fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
Let's go. Black, blue, red, blue, green. Ready?
Love going to air this out to start. This is Reed working the right side. They get a lot out of this play, 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that gives Green Bay the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Red, yellow, 50, green.
Love now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wide open down the field, and he has it! It's a Green Bay touchdown! Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Ty Johnson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open, just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how goofies will move for the green. Saying we on the
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Comes out throwing. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. It'll be first down, Buffalo.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. He's in trouble. Not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Looking quickly here.
Josh Allen sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to be rewarded with some yardage, but not the first down. Stop was made a decent bit short of it. So 4th down upcoming.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. On 4th down, Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stretch. Ed Oliver. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 14-yard pickup, but it's third down.
Love on third and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 16
He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and goal, Green Bay.
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Packers on top early. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Okay, ready?
Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Strike blue. Red. Yellow. Claws red. You. Yellow.
Second down. Here's Love. This one's going to be caught. Just painting that back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden from 8 yards out. That one right down the middle. And they bump their lead up to 14.
14. Bills nothing.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
It's a gain of
A dose of the
37.
hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. Hit there. It was forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing on second. Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Quickly out it goes to Shakir. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Allen setting up to throw. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody read lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he gets them 4 on that run. It's going to be 4th down awaiting them after the 2-minute warning. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go, Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete.